What if I told you that marrying a Japanese woman could lead to isolation, cultural misunderstandings, and even financial ruin? It's a harsh reality that many foreign husbands face, but one that's rarely discussed openly. In this video, we're breaking the silence and exposing the dark side of cross-cultural marriages in Japan. Are you prepared to face the truth about what it really means to marry a Japanese woman? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Japanese marriages often appear picture perfect from the outside, but what lies beneath the surface? To understand this, we need to explore a fundamental concept in Japanese culture: the distinction between hon and tatame. Hon refers to a person's true feelings and desires, while tatame is the public face or behavior expected by society. This duality is deeply ingrained in Japanese social interactions, including marriages. From the outside, Japanese couples may seem harmonious and content, presenting a united front to the world. However, this public image can be vastly different from the private reality. For foreign husbands marrying into Japanese culture, this dichotomy can be particularly challenging to navigate. While their Japanese wives may appear agreeable and supportive in public, behind closed doors, conflicts and misunderstandings often arise. The expectation to maintain a perfect facade can lead to suppressed emotions and unresolved issues, creating a silent strain on the relationship. Cultural misunderstandings frequently exacerbate these tensions. For instance, many Western husbands value open communication and emotional expression, while their Japanese partners may prioritize harmony and indirect communication. This fundamental difference in approach can lead to frustration and feelings of disconnection. Cross-cultural relationship experts highlight the importance of recognizing and bridging these cultural gaps. Dr. Yoko Sugihara, a Tokyo-based marriage counselor, explains, foreign husbands often struggle with the indirect communication style prevalent in Japanese households. They need to learn to read between the lines and understand that silence doesn't always mean agreement. Another significant challenge is the expectation of gender roles within Japanese marriages. Many foreign husbands find themselves caught between their egalitarian ideals and the traditional expectations placed on them by Japanese society. This clash of values can create internal conflicts and external pressures that strain the relationship. As we delve deeper into the realities of these cross-cultural unions, it becomes clear that foreign husbands face a myriad of challenges, from navigating complex family dynamics to adapting to unfamiliar social norms. The journey is fraught with potential pitfalls. Perhaps the most significant hurdle for foreign husbands is the unspoken expectation of complete assimilation into Japanese culture. Many find themselves pressured to adopt Japanese customs, language, and even thinking patterns, often at the expense of their own cultural identity. This pressure to conform can lead to a sense of loss and alienation, even within their own homes. John Thompson, an American who has been married to a Japanese woman for over a decade, shares his experience. At first, I thought embracing Japanese culture would bring me closer to my wife and her family, but over time I realized I was losing touch with my own identity. It's a constant struggle to find a balance between respecting Japanese traditions and maintaining my own cultural root. This expectation of assimilation extends beyond personal life and into professional spheres as well. Foreign husbands often find that their career prospects are limited by their inability to fully integrate into Japanese work culture, adding financial stress to their marital challenges. As we uncover these hidden truths about marrying a Japanese woman, it becomes clear that the picture-perfect image of harmony often masks a complex reality. The journey of cross-cultural marriage in Japan is one of constant negotiation, compromise, and self-reflection. Imagine stepping into a home where every decision, from who does the dishes to who manages the finances, is predetermined by centuries-old traditions. For many foreign husbands in Japan, this isn't just imagination, it's daily reality. But what happens when modern ideals clash with these deeply ingrained customs? At the heart of traditional Japanese households lies a concept that shapes family dynamics: Ariosai Kenbo, which translates to good wife, wise mother. This ideal emphasizes women's roles as caretakers and homemakers, often leading to societal pressure on often women to prioritize family over personal ambitions. For foreign husbands, particularly those from Western cultures, this traditional view can be jarring and at odds with their expectations of an equal partnership. The clash between Western expectations and Japanese family dynamics becomes evident in the division of household labor. A recent study revealed that Japanese women spend an average of 4.5 hours per day on household chores, while men contribute only 1.5 hours. This stark contrast highlights the persistence of traditional gender roles in Japanese society, even as many other countries move towards more equitable distributions of domestic responsibilities. For foreign husbands, this disparity can be a source of significant tension. Many find themselves struggling to adapt to a system where their role in the household may be limited or predefined. The expectation that wives will handle the majority of domestic tasks can leave foreign husbands feeling sidelined or unsure of their place within the family unit. This adherence to traditional roles extends beyond just housework. In many Japanese households, women are often responsible for managing the family finances, making key decisions about children's education, and maintaining family relationships. While this level of responsibility might seem empowering, it can also reinforce the separation of spheres between husbands and wives, potentially leaving foreign husbands feeling disconnected from important aspects of family life. The emotional toll of navigating these cultural expectations can be substantial. Many foreign husbands report feeling like outsiders in their own homes, struggling to find a balance between respecting their spouse's cultural norms and maintaining their own sense of identity and values. This cultural isolation can lead to psychological stress and feelings of alienation, which can negatively impact marital satisfaction. One American husband, married to a Japanese woman for 5 years, shared his experience. "I came into the marriage expecting an equal partnership, but I often feel like a guest in my own home. My wife handles everything from cooking to finances, and when I try to contribute, I'm often told I'm doing it wrong. It's frustrating and isolating." This sense of being an outsider extends to interactions with extended family and social circles. Foreign husbands may find themselves excluded from decision-making processes or family discussions, further reinforcing their feelings of isolation. The pressure to conform to Japanese social norms while grappling with their own cultural identity can create a constant state of tension and self-doubt. As we uncover these hidden challenges, it becomes clear that marrying into Japanese culture requires more than just love and commitment. It demands a willingness to navigate complex cultural expectations, negotiate new roles within the family, and find ways to bridge the gap between different worldviews. You might think that mastering the intricacies of Japanese home life is the biggest hurdle for foreign husbands, but what if the real challenge is waiting for them at work? Welcome to the world of the Gyen Ceiling, a phenomenon that's reshaping careers and marriages in unexpected ways. For many foreign husbands in Japan, the workplace becomes a battleground where cultural differences and societal expectations collide. The Japanese work culture, known for its hierarchical structure and emphasis on group harmony, can be particularly challenging for those accustomed to more individualistic and direct approaches. Navigating this complex professional landscape often leads foreign husbands to encounter an invisible barrier known as the Gyen Ceiling. This term refers to the limitations faced by foreign workers in Japanese companies, hindering their career advancement opportunities compared to their Japanese counterparts. Despite possessing equal or sometimes superior qualifications, many foreign employees find themselves stuck in lower positions, unable to climb the corporate ladder. The impact of this phenomenon extends beyond professional frustration. Recent statistics reveal a stark reality. Foreign workers in Japan earn significantly less than their Japanese colleagues. A 2022 report found that foreign employees earned an average of 20% less than their Japanese counterparts, highlighting a substantial income disparity in the workplace. This financial gap can create tension within marriages, especially in couples where the foreign husband expected to be the primary breadwinner. The Gyen Ceiling doesn't just affect salaries, it also limits opportunities for career growth and professional development. Many foreign husbands find themselves passed over for promotions or excluded from important projects, regardless of their skills or experience. This lack of recognition and advancement can lead to a sense of stagnation and unfulfillment in their careers. The repercussions of these professional challenges often spill over into marital life. One study indicated that 65% of foreign spouses reported feeling unsupported in their career aspirations, which negatively impacted their relationships. The frustration and disappointment experienced in the workplace can lead to increased stress at home, straining the marital bond. Consider the case of Michael, an American software engineer who moved to Japan after marrying his Japanese wife. Despite his expertise, Michael found himself consistently overlooked for leadership roles in his company. He shared, "I watch my Japanese colleagues with less experience get promoted while I'm stuck in the same position. It's not just about the money, it's about feeling valued and having a sense of progress in my career. My wife doesn't fully understand why I can't just accept it, and it's causing friction between us." The financial strain resulting from these career limitations can lead to feelings of inadequacy and loss of identity among foreign husbands. Many find themselves grappling with the disparity between their expectations of success and the reality of their professional lives in Japan. This internal struggle often manifests in marital tensions, as husbands may feel unable to fulfill traditional provider roles or meet their own standards of achievement. Moreover, the pressure to conform to Japanese work culture while maintaining one's own professional identity can be exhausting. Foreign husbands often find themselves code switching between their natural work style and the expected Japanese approach, leading to mental fatigue and stress that they bring home. As we uncover this third major obstacle faced by foreign husbands in Japan, the financial strain and loss of identity caused by career limitations, it becomes clear that the challenges of intercultural marriages extend far beyond the home. The Gyen Ceiling serves as a constant reminder of the complexities involved in navigating both professional and personal life in a foreign culture. Just when you thought you'd mastered the art of navigating Japanese work culture, an even more formidable opponent appears on the horizon. Imagine a force so powerful it can reshape your marriage from the inside out. Enter the Japanese in-laws, guardians of tradition and unexpected power players in your relationship. In Japan, marriage is more than a union between two individuals. It's an intricate web of family ties and obligations. The concept of ai or household goes beyond the nuclear family, encompassing a complex system of lineage and family honor. This traditional structure dictates roles and expectations for all family members, particularly in marriage. For foreign husbands, this can feel like stepping into an invisible maze of unwritten rules and expectations. The influence of in-laws in Japanese marriages is profound and far-reaching. Unlike in many Western cultures where individual autonomy is prized, Japanese society places a high value on family involvement in marital affairs. A recent survey revealed that a staggering 70% of Japanese respondents believe in-laws should have a say in family decisions. This level of involvement extends to finances, child rearing, and even career choices, creating a dynamic that many foreign husbands find overwhelming. The challenges faced by foreign husbands in navigating relationships with Japanese in-laws are uniquely complex. A study published in the Journal of Cross-Cultural Psychology found that intercultural marriages in Japan often face difficulties due to differing expectations from in-laws, leading to marital dissatisfaction. In fact, 65% of foreign husbands reported feeling significant pressure from their Japanese in-laws to conform to traditional family roles that may be entirely foreign to them. Personal accounts from foreign husbands paint a vivid picture of these challenges. One husband shared his experience of feeling like an outsider during family gatherings, struggling to understand and adhere to customs and traditions that were never fully explained to him. Another recounted how his sense of autonomy was compromised, with in-laws often dictating family activities and decisions, leaving him feeling powerless in his own household. The pressure to meet family expectations extends beyond immediate family to include extended relatives, creating an intricate network of obligations that can be daunting for foreign spouses. This expansive family dynamic can lead to feelings of isolation and frustration, as foreign husbands try to balance meeting these expectations while maintaining their own cultural identity. A significant 58% of foreign husbands reported feeling isolated during family events, highlighting the emotional toll of these cultural differences. As we uncover this fourth and often most significant hurdle, navigating complex family expectations, it becomes clear that marrying into Japanese culture requires more than just adapting to a new way of life. It demands a deep understanding of family dynamics, an ability to navigate intricate social hierarchies, and a willingness to sometimes set aside one's own cultural norms in favor of harmony. The influence of in-laws in Japanese marriages serves as a powerful reminder of the deep-rooted traditions and values that shape family life in Japan. For foreign husbands, this aspect of married life can be the most challenging to navigate, impacting every facet of their relationship and personal identity. And so what does this mean for those considering marrying into Japanese culture? As we've seen, the journey is complex, filled with unexpected challenges that go far beyond the romantic notions often associated with international love. It's a path that requires not just love, but cultural fluency, resilience, and a constant willingness to negotiate and adapt.